Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Up the U's, the channel dedicated to my love and hopefully your love, all things Colchester United. Today we are back with another new segment that I'm going to be bringing to the channel, a match day vlog. But make sure you stick around to the end of the video to find out how you could win this signed Matt Macy glove. The U's were looking to bounce on after an impressive display away against Cambridge in midweek as we welcome the Bees Barnet to Essex. Just the one change to the starting lineup as Aurora Edwards is unable to feature after the clash with the Cambridge keeper on Tuesday night, so it's the first home start for deadline day signing Romeo Akachukwu. Going into the game, both the U's and the Bees are sitting just outside the playoffs, both looking for 3 points to keep their playoff shots afloat. And it was the U's that broke the deadlock when on the 39th minute Arthur Reed fires home for their second home game in a row to give the U's a 1-0 lead. His fifth goal of the season and set up nicely by Rob Hunt and also a little dummy by the referee. With 7 minutes added time, the U's were hoping to go into the half-time break with a 1-0 lead, but an unlikely mistake from Harvey Araujo when he's caught off the ball by Shamanga, whose cross takes a deflection and falls to the feet of Okafor to level things for the visitors. At half-time, the U's were forced into two changes. Off came Samson Davide and came Vincent Young for Will Goodwin and Finn Back. Then, in the 68th minute, on came Jaden Williams, and it was these three players that changed the game for the U's. And it was Jaden Williams who, after cutting inside from the left wing, goes over the leg of the Barnet defender to win the penalty. After that, it was the Jack Payne show. Our little magician steps up to take the penalty and Slicker can only watch as it fires into the bottom corner, taking Jack's total to 8 goals for the season, but he wasn't done there, was he? When no more than 2 minutes later, Payne has the ball in the back of the net again after Bishop plays him through and he dinks the on-rushing Slicker to make it 3-1 to the U's. Then, to round off a magnificent second-half performance, it's the substitute Jaden Williams who is involved again, as he plays through Payne, who, credit to him, even though he's on for a hat-trick, is looking for J.K. Gordon, but decides to go alone. Someone who, before the start of the season, has never scored a hat-trick, now has 2 in this campaign alone. Now let's see what Danny Cowley and Jack Payne had to say on the win.
Danny, week's a long time in politics, but after this week you've had, you must feel that it's like that in football as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this time 7 days ago we would have been sitting in the Barrow change room pretty disappointed with ourselves. Didn't get to our levels, let ourselves down, let each other down, let our supporters down, and you have to suck that disappointment up. And just so proud really of the way that the group have responded to that disappointment. I thought we were excellent on Tuesday night against Cambridge, against a really good Cambridge team. I think our performance probably deserved 3 points. I always feel like a good performance and a draw is quite a dangerous result in football. So I was really interested in our mindset and our mentality today, but I thought the way we approached the game was excellent, and yeah, we got our just rewards.
And against a tough side in Barnet, especially in that first half where it was pretty even between the two teams.
Yeah, I think so. I thought a tight game. We were really pleased to get ahead with it. I thought Huntley played a lovely ball in, good combination play, great finish from Reedy. I think 150 games for Reedy today, so good for him to get a goal. And then we were so disappointed to concede just before half time. Credit to Harvey Aruju because he's a young player. He makes a mistake, and you know with footballers it's not the mistake that defines them, it's always their reaction, their response, and I thought he was immaculate second half. The back four, they obviously made a tactical change, brought Ollie Hawkins on at half time. It was a more direct target man, but I didn't think we lost a header. I thought we were just exceptional on the defensive line, and that gave us a real good platform to gain control in the game.
And you talk about reactions and responses, but even as soon as they scored, even in that injury time, we had a couple of chances, didn't we, to come in at half time ahead. So it's just a continuation of what we were doing then.
Yeah, we were really pleased. I said that at half time. I really liked the way that we reacted to conceding. I really liked the intent that we played with just into half time, and then of course half time wasn't straightforward for us because we lose two players. We lose Sampson to a contact injury. We lose Kane Vincent-Young as well. I thought the boys that come into the pitch were the heroes today. I thought Finn Back was excellent. I thought Will Goodwin had his best game for the club. We led the line, linked it, and of course Jaden Williams. Romeo did such a good job out there, really good. Not easy, only his second ever start in senior football in the EFL, and he's playing out on the left. I thought he did such a good job for the team, but we just felt that we were getting in some really good moments, and Jaden's dribble detail is superb, and yeah, we managed to get the ball to him and he ducked inside. We'd had a few penalty shouts before, but yeah, Jaden managed to step inside and he gets brought down, and then yeah, from there on in it was pretty much the Jack Payne show. Yeah,
and it took a little while for that goal to come in the second half, but the way we were playing, it looked that might always come.
Yeah, we definitely created a lot of chances, didn't we? I really liked our second half. I think we should take a lot of confidence from not just the physical quality that we show second half, because it's the third game in a week and it's tough for the players. Much tougher, Premier League players to League Two players in the 3-game week. The big difference is the pitches. We play on a really heavy pitch Tuesday. We train on heavy pitches as well. So yeah, I was so proud of us physically, but even more proud of our mental approach, really, because we said at half time, in these games, tactically, we can help you, but this is going to be about mentality, and it's going to be about the team that wants to run for each other and fight for each other, and I just thought second half to a man we did that.
Yeah, and you mentioned it always being about a team and not just a team of squad, but in second halves like that, sometimes it's about a person, and that was Jack Payne today.
Yeah, of course, like I said, I thought the boys come onto the pitch, did great, but yeah, Payne, hat-trick, and what a kid. Honestly, I love that boy. And I'm so pleased for him because it's a 3-game week. He's just the other side of 30 now. So he takes so much care and does work so hard away from the training ground in terms of the way that he recovers, the food he eats, his sleep, all of the recovery stuff that he does. And it just gives him that little extra 1%, 2%. But we know that in football, the difference between success and failure, the lines are so fine, and he gets himself on the right side of it. And I said that to the boys in the change. I said to him in the change room after. I was talking to the young players, and I can't emphasise enough. Like, this can be the difference. It can be the difference just to maximise what you have. And like, the greatest thing about Payne here, and we're so lucky to have so many good senior pros here, but he carries other people with him. Like, you look at Arthur Reed. Now, Arthur doesn't know that I know this, but this morning he's in David Lloyd. He's doing his recovery work. While he's doing his recovery work, he has his iPad and he's watching the opponent's clips that we send them, so he knows what the opponents that he's playing against. He then, after he does his work in the gym in preparation for today, he's then out, he's having his avocado and his toast. He's just living such a different life to maybe one that he was living a year ago, 2 years ago. And look at the rewards. And like I said, for all of our young players, the career is so short, so just give yourself the best possible chance. And for me as a coach, for Nicky, for our staff, when you see the boys work so diligently and so conscientiously and then get the rewards they deserve, it gives you such a good feeling.
And you mentioned earlier about the challenges at half-time. How are Kay Vincent-Young and Samson Davide?
Yeah, hopefully not too bad. Sam's just a contact with the goalkeeper. Tried to carry on, he's a fighter. And Kane, yeah, we think we got him out just before it got. I think he just felt a little bit muscle tightness, so I think we've got him out before he's done too much damage. And yeah, I just want to finish with the supporters, because I really, really hope that those, however many we had at Barrow, how many did we have? Maybe
180,
100, 200 supporters. I hope every single one of them was there today, because they deserve to be there, because I'm so in awe of them coming all that way to Barrow last Saturday and committing the way they do for the team. And then I hope they were all there today and they were able to enjoy this win, and their Saturday will be a bit better as a consequence. But the whole crowd, all however many there were, maybe 5,000.
Yeah, 500.
It felt like more, just so with the team. And even when we couldn't quite find the goal at 1-1, they just kept going and kept going and kept going. And yeah, the energy and the connection between us and the supporters is so important, so important. And yeah, we now get a chance to breathe. And we have obviously a very important game coming up next Saturday against Salford.
Jack, brilliant performance. How do you react to that game?
Yeah, I think we've turned a bad starting week into a real good ending week. So obviously we was really disappointed after the Barrow game with the loss. Then Tuesday night we have a really good performance, but we don't get the win. And then today we married the both, and good performance and got the win, especially second half. So yeah, really pleased.
And how important was it to end a 3-game week with a win? I mean, Danny said in the week how important that is.
Yeah, massive. Obviously, we love playing here, so it was, as the gaffer said, it's an advantage having your third game at home. And yeah, I mean, first half it was a bit stop-start, and we got the goal for a great goal from Reedy, and then obviously they go level going into half-time. But I thought we reacted so well and really turned the screw second half. Even before the goal, it felt like it was coming. So yeah, really good to end the week with a win.
And that's 2 hat-tricks now. I think 10 goals for the season. How pleased are you with your return for the season so far?
Yeah, amazing. Really, I've never scored a hat-trick before this season, and you get one and you're buzzing and you don't even imagine you're going to get the second one. But yeah, and obviously to get to 10 goals is a real great achievement. That's always like the milestone number. And you know, if I finish today on 2 goals and I'm on 9 as the games go on, you start to think, when's it coming? So yeah, to get into double figures for goals is something I'm really, really grateful for.
Do you have a favourite goal from today, from the 3?
Yeah, second goal. My second goal, the team's third goal. I thought the actual patterns of play, in terms of it went up to Will, real clean set, back to Bish, and Bish has played me through with a third man run, which is something Danny and Nicky will be pleased with, because we do a lot of that sort of work in training. And yeah, I get through and Kyrie makes a good run, which means the defender can't really close me down properly. And yeah, it was a real nice finish on my right foot.
And the squad was really effective today. The likes of Jayden, Will, Finn, all coming off the bench. How important is that, and also moving forward for the rest of the season? Yeah,
I thought, especially in a 3-game week, I thought that was so important. Obviously, Jayden's had a huge impact winning the penalty and setting up the last goal. Obviously, Will give us a real nice target up there and worked so hard, and probably one of the best he's played all season for us. And obviously Finn back, I thought he'd come on with a real intent and put us on the front foot and won loads. So yeah, all 3 of them made a huge difference for us.
And another home game next week. Salford lost themselves today. Teddy said in the week like every game's going to be a cup final now. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. We're in the business end of the season. We know that, and a lot of times we're going to be playing teams around us. Obviously, before today, Barnet were above us, so to climb them is good. And you know, we've got another opportunity to climb and get closer, because obviously Salford are above us as well. So yeah, it's just important taking it game by game. But yeah, we want to put a real good run together.
So there we have it, the very first match day vlog on the channel. I'll be bringing these along to you for every game that I'm able to get to. Now, for this Matt Macy glove, all you've got to do, head over to our X page at @officialup_the_U's, and there'll be a tweet. It'll be this tweet right here. Give it a like and also give it a comment, and I'll be picking one of you at random to win the glove. If you've liked what you've seen in today's video, please make sure you head down below, hit the like button and hit subscribe, and also head over to all social media platforms at @officialup_the_U's and give us a like and give us a follow over there. But that's it for this week, and until next time, remember, up the U's.